Wally here, and I hope you're having a good day. And today we're going to look at Gear.Club Unlimited for the Nintendo Switch to show you some of my impressions of this game. I was playing it over the weekend. It is a arcade simulator racing game. I think it was formerly on mobile devices, and there's been a sequel on the Nintendo Switch. And I just thought it looked like a lot of fun. I've been wanting to get this, and then recently it was just $4.99 on the Nintendo eShop. And I went, you know what? It's finally time for me to jump in and kind of share my impressions with you, just in case you're looking at this as well. It's fun so far. The races last from like 50 seconds to 2 to 3 minutes. And here we are at the main menu. Let me cut myself off for a second. We have campaign or local multiplayer. I'm going to do campaign. This has become a Gear.Club Unlimited legend in single player mode and online. So you can play online, you can play locally, you can play by yourself. The one thing I would say about this game is there is a lot of loading times, and they might not be 50 seconds to a minute, but they sure go between 10 to 20 seconds. That's the only gripe I really have about this so far. But it's clear, it's crisp. You can see on the screen there's a lot of stuff happening. Top left corner, there's my name. There's my little Switch icon. It's my me. And that's my level underneath it. I am level 4. You go up level after you get experience points by finishing missions, as best as you can. How you unlock stuff is star ratings. Each race that you play, you can get between 1 and 3 stars. You can see here there are empty stars, meaning I have not played this yet. Over here you have full stars, which means I beat that and got the best rating I can, meaning I got like first place and I didn't screw up too heavily or took too long to beat it. The more stars you have, the more races and different opportunities you'll have to unlock. And in the top left, that's what you have as the total. I have 18 right now. Just started this, but I'm having a lot of fun. Your currency is how you buy new cards. That's what's on the top. The very north of the screen, the top of the screen, 64,000. You have a couple of different icons in the top right that kind of show you, hey, you got an achievement, or you completed a mission. Speaking of, let's press the plus button on the right Joy-Con, and here's the missions and achievements. So you will always have missions available to you, at least so far I have. And if you do whatever this guy Joe says, you will get more money. And again, it's rinse and repeat. Use the money, buy new cars. Use the money, upgrade your cars. Also, you have achievements that you can perform and do as the game progresses. So right here it says Pro Driver, score 3 stars in multiple solo races. I gotta do that 100 times, but then I'll get 5,000 cash and so forth. Then you can just go down, you have tons of them. And after you complete it, you will get the money. Let's jump into options. Now remember, this is all just by pressing the plus button on the Joy-Con. You can change your difficulty, easy, medium, hard. You can change your car's controls, driving assistances. Let's go look at the assistances. You can do all sorts of things. Braking, anti-skid, steering. I have mine on semi-pro, right in the middle. As far as controls are concerned, you can turn off motion controls with the gyroscope. Having gas, manual, or I'm guessing automatic. Yes. Transmission, auto, and manual. But I'm going to go auto. And rumble on or off. I'm going to turn that off right now just for the sake of recording this. I don't want to pick up the noise of the rumble, but you can check out the controls on the right side of the screen. Pause it if you like. I'm going to bounce back and continue on, just kind of explaining and exploring the rest of the options. Racing line. This is a feature in these types of games. These arcadey to realistic games like Gran Turismo or the Forza series, where you can kind of see the best course to take or the best path to take during the course to give you the best chances of completing. Ghost name on, and then speedometer, you can change it to kilometers per hour or miles per hour. Audio, a couple of settings here. You have sound, music, and UI. So let's bounce back to this menu. This is our overworld map. Don't worry, I'm going to get into a race right now just to show you how everything is. So if I bounce all the way back, I can choose different courses. Right now, I have a car that is A1 category. So I can only play with A1 cars here. So let's go back to Sunny Riviera and let's just select this course. I can't speak right now. So on the left, it shows you the map. It shows you everything you need. I have higher than the recommended specs, basically. That means that I should do well as long as I play well. So here's the loading screen. That's what I'm talking about. I prefer snappy loads. But at times when I'm not recording this, say to show you the impressions, I'm just playing by myself. Sometimes I feel like I'm loading more than I'm playing because the matches, or the races I should say, go by so quickly. I'm in and out of the workshop a lot, and then I am looking at my missions and achievements, and then I am, bouncing back in between these different places, and it just loads so long, as you can see right now. I am not going to cut any of this out. This is not edited. This is how long it takes sometimes in between races. We start with a cinematic, kind of showing off the car. Here's my Nissan. It looks pretty slick, if I do say so myself. I did upgrade different parts in the workshop. I will show you the workshop after this race, and then probably jump into one more race. So in this race, I believe it's just a time trial against my Ghost, I think. I'm not really racing other cars in this one. But here's the racing line on the ground, and it kind of shows you when you should slow down or not. I'm just still getting used to controlling this game. Each car game behaves differently. I can rewind time. If you look on the right side of the screen, there's an X button with the rewind feature. That will allow me to go back in the past and do something over again. I guess I will show it when I'm doing well. So let's see if I can get like a straightaway, and I will rewind. That's mainly used for like if you make mistakes, but see right here, I'm going to press X, and I can rewind as far back as there or here without any repercussions. I can do this over and over again. I believe inside of the mobile version, it might have had limitations, but here on the Switch, no. You can just rewind as much as you want. And if you feel like that's cheating, then you don't have to rewind at all. You don't have to press X. The game's pretty smooth. I have no hiccups on it. And that's a race. There's nothing really that I could complain about, like I said, other than load times. But that's just me. I've never liked load times, and maybe that's because I was raised on, like cartridge system, NES, Super Nintendo. But other than that, I think it's just fun for what it is. And for $5, like, I waited for it to go all the way down. If it was $10 or $20, I still recommend it. $25, $30, still recommend it. I feel like it's a worthwhile game to play if you're looking for this kind of experience. So after the match, I get my stars, I get a new record because I played better, and I get my rewards. And here you go on the screen, you can see your position. I go to next race or return the map. So I'm gonna press B right now, return the map, kind of go through a couple more things, such as going to the workshop. That's where you can upgrade your car, change the coding, and all that kind of stuff. So on the bottom right of the screen, you can see X, the performance shop, or I can just go and navigate to here. But I'll press X, go to the performance shop. Sometimes when I press buttons, I notice though, it does not respond. It does not know that I'm pressing it, so I have to press it one more time. Don't know if that's my Joy-Cons or my setup, or if that is the game. But so far, I've noticed that if I press a button, I might have to press it a couple more times. So here's the workshop here. You can do all sorts of things. You can customize this. You can unlock new parts. Like right now, I should say right from the get-go, this was the only part. This place right here where my Nissan was the only place available. And then I played a couple of courses, and I unlocked this area that can do exterior modifications. And then this is for the tires. So if we go over to my Nissan, I'm going to click on it. I can go and upgrade different parts of it. So here is underneath the hood. It is the engine, and depending upon my workshop level, because yes, you also can upgrade your workshop. This is just so much fun. Like like you do one thing, you beat a race, you get stars, and then you come back, and then you go, oh, I'm able to do more stuff, edit my engines. And then it's like, oh, you unlocked a new part of the workshop. What do you want to do? And the workshop's even customizable. Like I put this coffee machine here just for no reason. Like if you like customizing, I can move this around on a grid. If you don't like customizing, skip it. Upgrades can happen. If I press down on the right analog stick, it pops up my upgrade option. So let's go ahead and see if we can spend that. It says unlocked at level 7. So this is locked behind my player level. So I'm level 4 if you look at the top left once more. Once I hit level 7, I can upgrade my tire workshop in order to get better tire upgrades. And the same is said for each of these different areas. So mechanical workshop, this is for the engine. Once I hit level 6, I can upgrade that, and so forth. So this is where all the editing and customization elements are. If I press the Y button, you can also see the different kind of workshops available if you have them. So the paint workshop is brand new. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. It's only $2,000. This girl pops up. She's awesome. Your performance shop is a bit on the small side, boss. You'll need to expand it if you want to build a new workshop. So first, I need to expand my overall workshop, which I don't know how to do right now, but I'm going to see if I can put that down. Oh, I cannot. So let's see if we can figure out a way to expand it. So press the Y button, and then we're going to go to this tab down here and expand it. It's for free. So let's go ahead and do that first. So this is brand new to me. I've only played a couple hours, so this is cool that we're going through this together, you and I. Some workshops are just too darn big, so you have to build an expansion before you can install one. You can also try rotating your workshops to free up a bit more space. So that's really cool. This is a kind of a customization. You know, it's a bit extra to do. You know, it's not necessary, but it doesn't take too much away, I don't think. I mean, I just want to be racing, to be honest. So this part, I'm like, I don't care. I'll put it right there. I don't care right now. So in order to customize the paint, I go ahead and hold A and click and hold it on my car, and just drag it over and paint it into the paint shop. And now I have these 3 new options. So if I go on here, I don't know what this is. This is the first time I am doing this. Ooh, the black looks nice. Dark silver, red. Cool. There's a bunch of things I can do. I want the black one. That looks snazzy. Let's check out what this is all about. Nice. I'm going to go with red. Red and black. It is just the greatest. So we're going to go with the color of the rims. So we'll stick with that silver, and we'll go back. So that's cool. So there you go. We completed a mission and a quest, or at least an achievement, I should say. In the top right, you can see. If I press plus, we can go to missions, and we can go see what just happened there. Install the paint workshop. So that was a mission we needed, and we're going to go ahead and get the reward, and then go back. And then the achievements, that's the top right, the little, what's it called? That's a ribbon up there. It's red ones go faster. Paint one of your cars. Press A, collect that money, rinse and repeat. So it's really fun getting things for doing things that you want to do anyway. So I'm going to bounce back out of here, press B, go ahead and exit, and do one more race just to show you how the gameplay is. And hopefully I'll pick a race that's not a time trial. I'll pick something that is actually racing against other opponents so you can see how that is. Let me see if I can bounce back any higher. No, I can't. Let me go back to... Can I do anything else? 9. Old Harbor. I should be able to tell. Let's see if I already went here, Sunny Riviera. That is a time attack. Yes. On the left side, you can see what kind of race it is. So let's go to Old Harbor. And we can see it's a derby. So this is the one I'm going to do. It's the best time 155, so it doesn't take that long. I'll replay this mission again. You can see I'm loathing these load times. You can see these one more time. I know I'm bringing it up a lot, but, I should say the good things about this game is, again, crisp, clear. Visuals are great. I feel like it controls well. I don't feel like there's any bad responses while playing the game. So the core game, the racing, I feel is pretty stellar for what I'm looking for. You're not going to get that full-blown, what's it called? Sim racing game, because that's not what this is. It's like a hybrid sim and arcade, but it's just what I've been looking for, for the Switch. And there is only a handful of these. I was really looking forward to this. So let me just start playing this and see what... Oh, Cindy's right in front of me. I gotta go and get in front of her. Darn you, Cindy! How dare you get in front of me. I'm going to have to win. I may have to utilize the rewind feature. Am I going to make this corner? I am kind of daring at times. I will try to push the limits of when I have to brake or slow down. And really, that's what I just found out. What I'm doing is just holding the ZR is accelerate, and ZL will make you brake. So those are the only 2 buttons that I'm pressing currently. I don't know if I can press anything else. I'll have to go look at the controls myself. Again, I'm in playing a couple hours over the weekend before I recorded this. Oh, it's 2 laps. Awesome. I'll have time to beat this. So I'm still getting used to the controls and everything I can do, but so far I'm enjoying this. Because how I usually play games is just like pick it up, play it for a couple hours here and there. Get into something like a huge meaty game, say like an Animal Crossing, a Monster Hunter, some huge experience, and then play these kind of on the sides in between those other games. And this is definitely one I can see myself picking up and playing just for those short bursts, just because it's easy to get in and easy to get out, and the races don't take that long. Let's see if we can beat this. Let's see if we can get first place. Sweet. First. We have a couple of more checkpoints, and then of course the finish line should be off, not too far off in the distance. There it is. We can see it, and we are going to make it. Go! We can do this! Finish, finish! No one's behind us, and I believe we beat our old time, my first time on this, 1 minute and 54 seconds, a new record, and that is awesome. And I got 5,600 monies, and also, I'm just noticing right there, did you see that? If you don't use your rewind, there is a bonus. It's not just for yourself to know that you can beat it without rewinding. You're gonna get a cash reward bonus, which is sweet. So this has been Gear.Club Unlimited, the first game, because again, there is a part 2 on the Nintendo Switch. Overall, first impressions are great. I'm enjoying it. The racing, the experience, the gameplay, just pick up, jump in, race a little bit, put it down, or just keep on going and playing for hours and hours until you can unlock everything and get the highest scores. I mean, it's a lot of fun. Let me know in the comments what you think about Gear.Club Unlimited, if you played this series, or what is your favorite sim racing game, simulation game, arcade racing game. Let me know all about it. I would love to hear your opinion because I'm enjoying this. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble, and I'll see you in the next video.